Hi, I'm Jason. I'm going to take you through a quick look at the Edge Cloud Library. I'm going to sign in first of all as a borrower, just going to keep things really simple as we go in here. So what a borrower can do is they can do a search by title, author, subject, etc. Okay, they can also view their overdue circulations. We'll just do a little search in here for you to have a look at, and then we'll go on to have a look at some of the other logins. So if I type in something basic and do a search, it will find me all the books with fish as part of the title. And you can see out to the right that there is going to be the ability for a borrower to reserve a book, and that means that when that book comes back in, this is obviously for books that are out, that they will then get put aside, or a note will come up for that to be put aside for that student, and when that student comes in again and tries to issue any new books, it'll remind them again that they've got this. We'll probably even email out reminders that that reserve is waiting there for them. Okay, so that's searching and reserving, and yeah, they can get a basic list of any overdue books that they've got still out at this stage. Won't be a whole lot in here, just the one. Okay, we'll log out of the borrower and we'll log in now as a library assistant. Now, a library assistant could be a student with library responsibilities, or it could be a staff member. So the additional thing that a library assistant can do, the main one, is that a library assistant can do circulation. So they can see on their dashboard any circulation that's been going on, how many overdues, how many new circulations, and then they can go into the circulation area and can do new circulation. And so as is currently, you would scan in your borrower number, and that would find your borrower for you. And then you can scan in your book number. It'll find your book and be ready to issue it until an appropriate date, 2 weeks, and save that one. Now you do have some choices here. You can, instead of being issuing a book, you can be marking a book as misplaced if a student's lost it, return it, or overdue, but there's other ways to do the returns and overdues. Right, I'm going to log out of our library assistant. You'll see there are a couple of other menus, but we'll have a look at them when we're in as the main librarian. So the full librarian of a school. Gets obviously all the menus that are required, and the librarian can add new libraries. For example, a resource library, they can add users, they can add items. We're going to have a look at a couple of these just through the menus rather than there. So under users, I can add a new user, and you'll see the standard sort of fields that you'll need to fill in of the borrower number, their surname, first name, and other details. There's some fields here for whether they are a librarian for a particular library or a borrower for a particular library as well. And there we'll jump over to items, so books and things, add a new item in here, and you can see the sort of fields there, so the title and publisher and accession number, those standard sort of things there. And there's a lot more down further of things that we can fill in as fields on an item. Okay, a couple of other things that the full librarian can do, and you may have seen those on a library assistant as well, is we can do a stock take. So just recording the books that are currently in the library and what ones have not been found. So we can do this for all items, or we can do it by location. So various other ways of just doing it. We just scan through the accession numbers and it gets a list of the books that are scanned and those that have been left unscanned. Okay, we've also got reports, various reports in there. I won't go into details on those. Sorts of things we need are there. What I will go in and have a quick look at to end with is the library section. So as we said before, the librarian can add new libraries, so a resource library. Once you've added a library, you can then do editing of the name and access manager, where we can see all the borrowers, see the assistants, see the librarians for that library. We can add new ones to that list. We can send invites for people to use it, or in the case of this one, add an email. Yeah. So hopefully that's a good quick look at it, and you get the idea of where we're heading with this new library system. Thank you for your time.